Here's James! Finally, a wooden railway set featuring the most splendid engine of them all. I am, of course, referring to myself. So, what set am I to be in? This is going to be one of those days, ain't it?
I'm in danger! Back in 2012, I unfortunately stopped collecting Thomas merchandise, for a little while at least. So if you were to ask me about my thoughts on anything released from the Fisher-Price era of the Thomas Wooden Railway, I wouldn't have much to say. When I got back into the hobby, I was looking at items that I wanted to add into my collection. One of them was the Speedy Surprise Drop Set. I purchased this layout about a year ago, and my overall thoughts are it's okay. I don't think this set is bad, it's thrilling, has some impressive destinations, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it one of my favorites. Now this set is based on the season 19 episode Philip to the Rescue, and it's meant to be a recreation of James's runaway up until Philip saves him from falling off a bridge. The engine we get bundled with the box is James. While having him here is nice, I'm a bit disappointed that Philip wasn't included. I mean, he does save James at the end. I guess technically he's in the set in the form of a painting on the bridge, but I don't really count it, and frankly I think it's kind of silly. I mean, what would happen when you eventually get a Philip? You would be seeing double.
Wait, there's 2 Phillips? Call the rescue team! Send it to the Red Squad! Help me!
Another issue I have is the lack of any rolling stock. In the episode, James is seen pulling an extraordinarily long goods train, which causes him to lose control when puffing down Gordon's hill. I'm not asking for the set to have like over 20 pieces of freight cars, I mean, but if you really wanted to, I guess either a cargo car or a caboose would have been fine to include with James. Anyway, now it's time to see this layout in action. James first puffs up the extremely steep slope. He climbs up to the top, goes around a smaller curve, and gets a lovely view of the whole island until
going down.
Whee! That was thrilling! Let's do that again!
I'm not gonna lie, watching James drop from this high is a lot of fun. I do like how the bridge is designed, it matches closely to how it looks in the episode. But the bridge has a hidden feature. By flipping the red switch, you can make James go under the bridge and pop up through a secret tunnel. And obviously you can have James flying down through the red slope bridge as well.
Ooh, Speedy Surprise Drop. I get the name of the set now. I don't get it.
I enjoy watching James flying down through the wooden tracks. It's a pretty impressive looking set with the height of the slope and the secret drop on the bridge. It's a good time. That being said, I do have a few nitpicks about some of the design choices for this layout. Starting off with the red slope bridge. Let me just say that I think this slope does look amazing, but as you can tell, it's like 95% made out of plastic. I'm not against plastic being used, but I feel like if you're using more plastic than wood, you start to lose the whole point of it being a wooden railway. The only wood part of the slope is a piece that's just slapped in the middle between the gray plastic. And I find this really distracting. Either go all wood or go all plastic, just pick one. Another piece I don't particularly care for is this curved track holder thingy. I mean, it gets the job done to make sure James gets across, but this feels very flimsy. I would have preferred an extra riser support being used just to make this more stable. And speaking of risers, for some reason each riser has tracks underneath it, so you can expand the layout some. I get the ideal, and depending how you build your layout, this could work wonders. For me though, I never was a fan of these multi-track interstate-like sections. It feels a bit too clogged up. Even in older sets like the original Roundhouse set, I never liked this corner of the layout with either the risers falling over or the engines getting derailed from the height, but that's a story for another day.
Hey, stop criticizing my layout. It's perfection in my eyes. It's red, massive, has fun surprises, and it features me and no one else. Yep. No one but just me. Kinda wish Philip was in the set.
Overall though, I think this set is alright. Sure, I have complained a lot about some of the design aspects of this layout, but they're more nitpicks and aren't fundamentally flawed. I guess the only problem with this set is trying to incorporate this layout cohesively. I mean, sure, it has signs saying Vickerstown on the slope, but having it next to the Vickerstown station will feel out of place. Still, every set is different, and I think this set is fine just as a little fun distraction if you want to put your engines through some thrilling crashes.
Lava, I don't want to go to school today.
If you do want to get this set, it's a bit of an uncommon one that usually sells for about $150 to $200 depending. Although I do want to bring up this PSA for a moment. Do not buy from this website, it's a scam. I tried ordering from this site last year and I never got my delivery, nor was I able to get in contact with them about a refund. Anyway, that's about does it for this video. I want to thank my friend Trainboy17 for guest starring as James. He did a great job. If you want to watch some videos by him, I will link his channel in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching this video, God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!